Today we go over new details of Star Wars The Last Jedi. This is Mike ZEROH here once again. If you guys are new here to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, it is greatly appreciated. Now, recently, director Rian Johnson of The Last Jedi spoke with USA Today and had some new and interesting things to say about our characters in this film. He got on the subject of how our heroes will have their own pathway in The Last Jedi, so here is what he had to say specifically. So Rian Johnson states, "When I first read the script of The Force Awakens, I was like, I feel like I know these characters instantly, and now we get to kind of put them through a meat grinder. And for me, part of that meant that we had to make things as hard on each of them as possible. At least, part of the movie, they don't have their friends around. They got to figure things out for themselves. They've got to be faced with whatever the toughest thing each of them can be faced with. And they're not going to have their buddy there next to them to get them out of it necessarily." So what's so great about this is that our heroes, our characters in this film, will have to figure things out for themselves alone, at least in part of The Last Jedi. I believe when it comes to Rey, that may very well have to do with her confrontation against the sea monster on the planet Ahch-To where Luke Skywalker resides. When it comes to Kylo Ren, it could have something to do with taking out his mother by killing her inside of his TIE silencer. Something else could have to do with General Leia. As for Poe Dameron, it could have to do with him during the Battle of Dakar or the Battle of Crate. Finn, it could have to do with something during his time within Snoke's supremacy when he goes undercover, and maybe him and Rose split. So many possibilities, I cannot wait to see what happens on screen. This actually ties in with what Rian Johnson said a couple of months ago, that all of our characters in this film will go through a major test that will affect these characters. It's like an evolutionary process, and these tests will essentially make these characters evolve as we go into Star Wars Episode 9, which should be really cool to see, and to see that progress happen should be very, very, very impressive. So guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments section. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.